Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you are in the world. You're here on Radio Works with your host, Sabrina Ben Salmi, on the Dream Big Show. Today, I'm here with my special guest, Malcolm Sinclair Park. Malcolm, welcome to the show. And I'm really high energy at the moment. I was having an excellent conversation, and I'm trying to tone myself down so I can actually connect. I feel like a little child at the moment. But thank you for your precious time, Malcolm. Thank you for joining us. Would you like to say hi to the listeners?
Oh, hello, everybody. Yes, thank you so much. It's wonderful to finally see you, Sabrina.
Yeah.
Chatting with you on Facebook for quite a while now, and actually getting to put a voice behind the words and the letters.
It's humbling. It was, you was one that connected me with Brian Benson, who I recently interviewed, and I
Yes.
was saying to Marina, it was just such a delight to have both of you in my life because you're so encouraging, you're so inspiring. You just send me messages, check in on us and see how we're doing, and I really appreciate that. So,
Mm.
this Dream Big Show, the whole aim of it is to be a catalyst platform to the people that I love and I'm inspired by. So the question is, how can I be of service to you? What are you going to share with us today? What's
Mm.
the topic that you're going to
Well,
talk
right back at you, Sabrina, because when I see all those messages and pictures of your children, they truly inspire me. So I think that in life we all inspire each other, and I think that's what we're here for.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely. Well, each of us are a piece of a puzzle. That's what I believe. I think we're each
mm,
a piece of the puzzle, and I just honor and respect everyone that's choosing to show up as that piece. I'm not trying to duplicate because we can't finish the picture like that. Let's just shine and be who we are individually. And one of the reasons why I wanted to interview you, I heard that you've absolutely just launched this amazing magazine. Could you tell us a little bit about this and why? Tell us
where
about
did you
you.
hear that? Rumors get
I
around.
wonder.
Well, yeah, so just 2.5 weeks hot off the press is a new Ottawa-based health and fitness magazine called Your Health Matters. And yeah, really interesting how it all came to be. I only moved to Ottawa a year and a half ago, and knew nobody when I arrived here. And so I was with, or I still am with, a nutritional company, and I didn't know how I was going to make basically connections in the marketplace with nutritionists and naturopaths and whatnot to get the message of moringa out there to the world. And so basically I was actually with another health and fitness magazine at the time, and as things will transpire, in December I decided to launch my own. So within 5 months this has come together. But I think when you get out of your own way, amazing things will happen. And so I had come into the being able to read a book called The Surrender Experiment by Michael Singer. And basically what it is, it's about just doing that, getting out of your own way and practicing the art of allowing. And I think sometimes in life we're our own biggest enemy, that we put obstacles in our way, or we allow obstacles to be there in the sense that they're just a challenge. I don't even see things as an obstacle anymore. So right now my motto is I'm allowing my life to flow like cake batter from a bowl into a pan. How's that for an image? Yeah, so just that nice easy flow. And so what was amazing was in December, when I finally decided to go forward with this magazine, a graphic designer fell into my lap. I found a printer, and then all of these people stepped up to the plate that wanted to write articles and supported me. So, I just see myself as a channel, that I'm just surrendering and doing the work, because I want this magazine to be a platform for education and awareness that there are other alternatives out there than taking a pill. That we can use holistic means. I by no means say that the allopathic model, the medical model, has served us well, but I believe in integrative health. So why do we have to throw the baby out with the bathwater? Let's get together on this, because at the end of the day, this isn't about someone making money or ego-based thinking. It's about the client. It's about people, and how can we do what's best to heal. So yeah, so it's exciting. I'm having fun with it, and that's the most important thing. So
Excellent. Can we see if have you got a copy of the magazine with you?
oh, just a minute. Oh, I happen to have one here. Oh,
Oh,
look.
wow. Oh, that's
Yeah, so this is, I don't know if you can see on the cover, the tulips are a tulip that was designed for Canada's 150 celebration. So it's called the maple tulip, and it actually sort of looks like the Canadian maple leaf. And then there's the Peace Tower in the background. So my graphic designer, Billy McDonald, who has been a godsend, like, I mean, actually, she makes me look good, like with all of the way she's designed this magazine. She actually took this picture, and so she offered to allow me to use it on the front cover. So I feel very privileged. You know what? At the end of the day, I feel such gratitude for everyone that's come into my life too. So it's all good. It really is.
And for some people listening, where can they get hold of the magazine? Is it online? Where can they get the
Absolutely. Well, at this point, unless they're in Ottawa, it would be online. So they can go to yourhealthmag.ca. So all one word, yourhealthmag.ca, yourhealthmag.ca. And we just uploaded it yesterday, so they can see a digital copy and flip through the pages. So you'll have to go on and look.
Yes, I will definitely have to do. If you can send me the link, please, after this.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Excellent. So, your health matters. It does say it's a very powerful message, but why that? Why when did you wake up and just say, actually, it's not about this, it's not about this, it's your health matters, and when you get this sorted, everything else will work out?
Well, it's been a bit of a journey. The last 4 years of my life have been quite a journey. Yeah, sometimes when you hit the wall, when you sink down to the bottom, you either have a choice. You either leave or you stay, and you decide to complete the contract. Sometimes I look at this maybe as that we have a contract here, and it's about experiencing the experience. So if we're spiritual beings having a human experience, sometimes maybe the experiences or the things that we say happen to us happen for a reason, and we either can build on that and make the best of it or not. We that's the thing about free will. We always have choices. And without going into a lot of detail of what my traumatic experiences were, it was the worst thing that's happened to me in my life, and yet it was the best thing that's happened to me in my life, because I wouldn't be in Ottawa. I wouldn't have moved here a year and a half ago. I wouldn't have started the magazine. I wouldn't be in the frame of mind I am. So I joined a Codependence Anonymous about a year and a half ago, which is, it's a 12-step program. And it's amazing because people don't really know a lot about codependency. And I would say 99% of the population, no, let's say 100, is codependent in some form or other. And codependency just means that, lack of healthy boundaries, how basically we perceive others. And so between codependency and then A Course in Miracles, they basically saved me. In the sense that I would go to my Coda meetings on Wednesday nights and my Course in Miracles on Thursday nights. And the beautiful thing about the Course is that it's not a religion, there's no dogma, there's no doctrine. What it is it's channeled material, and it basically is a thought process or a thought system that moves away from fear-based thinking to that of a system based on love. And we think that the corollary or the opposite to love is fear or is hate, but really it's fear, because all of those things come out of fear. So hate comes out of fear, anxiety, all of those, if you look at it like a drop-down menu. And then when we look over at love, what comes out of that? Compassion, understanding, forgiveness, and most important, forgiveness of self.
Yes.
And so the Course says that love is the only thing that's real. Everything else is an illusion. So I say, let's just go on the side of love. And you know, the Course also, one of the things I love about the Course is there's a line in the Course that really resonates with me. And it says, we think we have many problems in the world, and yet we really only have one. And that problem is our belief in a separation of one another. And when we believe, or when we understand that we are all one, so I am just a fractal of you, and you're a fractal of me, Sabrina, and that we're all tapped into this field. And I think when we come to that understanding, we realize that. So if I hurt you, I really hurt myself. So you know what? It's a bit of a shift. It's a shift in perception. It's a shift in thinking. But I believe we can change that thinking one person at a time. And I think we'll have a better world when we do.
Absolutely. I feel so zen listening to that. I forgot I've got to speak to you. Wow, that's beautiful, Malcolm. This platform for you being like, if you was to dream big and share your vision with the listeners, what could be some things that the listeners could do to assist you with your vision?
Well, what I've decided to do with the magazine, because I mean, when we look out there with health right now, health related, so for instance, what I see is the 4 fundamental pillars of health and wellness are air, water, nutrition, and active lifestyle. So we currently live in a situation where, with the world, we have a problem with our air that we're breathing. We have a problem with our water. And we have a problem with nutrition because our soils are becoming depleted. We're eating foods that are high in high fructose corn syrup, on and on and on. And also, we are living a sedentary lifestyle. So we're not moving enough. And we see that in our youth.
Yes.
So for me, it would be addressing those 4 things. So we need to get on board with saving this planet, for one. I mean, you know, the Titanic is headed towards the iceberg, and if we're gonna turn this ship around and we're gonna save this planet and leave something to our children, what kind of a legacy are we leaving? We need to do something, and we need to do it now. So I see the magazine as being a platform for many things. I don't want it to be political in nature, but I want it to be educational and informative. So what I've decided to do is we're going to franchise the magazine. I don't know where it will go. I don't know how far afield it will go. But right now we're in Ottawa. We've already decided to go to Kingston and Toronto. I hope by next year we'll be as far as Vancouver and Edmonton. And I can do that by, you know, we will supply all of the articles. We have the experts from nutrition and naturopathy and different modalities. And then each person in their community will be able to get local input from local practitioners. So it will become like a Vancouver magazine, or it will become a, you know, a Toronto magazine, or it could become a, I don't know what community or what.
Essex, yeah, exactly.
Essex. So it could be, you know, it could be Your Health and Fitness Matters, Essex, you know. And so there's no limit to where it can go. But what the big part of the picture here is what kind of a message can we deliver?
Absolutely.
I believe everybody at the end of the day wants to live a healthy life. I think that we just are so well marketed to.
Absolutely.
You know, that we buy into, we need the bigger screen TV, or we need the nicer car. And don't get me wrong, those trappings are all nice. I like nice things as well. But I think life is about balance. And I think that's where we need to get back into a balance in life. So I guess to answer your question, that was sort of a long way around, would be, you know, anyone out there who wants to jump on board, and if they see a fit in their community, by all means reach out to me on the website, and I'd love to talk, or I'd love to have input from other people around the world, you know, as far as articles, you know, different health modalities, different human interest stories, different healing stories. Wow. And I'd love to hear about that. So.
Well, I'm definitely going to have a conversation about that. There's some people I can perhaps connect you with and see if they'll be interested in doing some work to help you build this picture.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely amazing. Well, Malcolm, I just want to thank you for your valuable time. I want to thank you for doing what you need to do to heal yourself in order for you to, you know, be a conduit in this magnitude to the world, because this is merely the beginning. 2.5 weeks, did you say you've just launched this?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is you've just seeded. What an amazing seed to plant. So I wish you every success, continued health, wealth, and happiness. And I look forward to meeting you, because I've spoken to you. I'm seeing you now. You know, get hold of you with all the kids and say hi. So when you're I know you're coming to the UK soon. So you know, when you're out here, we'll meet up and see where it takes us, Malcolm.
That would be wonderful.
Absolutely, thank you. Listeners, thank you for listening. I hope you got some value from this. I loved what Malcolm was saying. I was pretty much absorbed by that, and I just zenned out. So I was like, I've got to speak now, I've got to speak. But Malcolm, thank you. I hope you have a wonderful day. And, you know, let's do some more connections. Let's assist each other to grow.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Sabrina.
You take care. Thank you. Bye.